Pine cones. When a shortleaf pine tree is 20 years old, it grows special flowers in the spring. The flowers are called pine cones. Some pine cones are male and others are female. New male pine cones are smaller than female pine cones. The long, thin male pine cones are yellow or green. New female pine cones are green. So here you can see the difference between male and female pine cones. The thick scale on the female pine cones later turns brown and hard. The male pine cones also turn brown as time goes on. Again, showing the difference of how they've grown over time. Male shortleaf pine cones are about 0.5 to 2 inches or 1.3 to 5 centimeters long, and female shortleaf pine cones are about 1 to 3.8 inches or 2.5 to 9.7 centimeters long. Making new seeds. Male pine cones make a yellow dust called pollen. The wind blows some of this pollen onto the open scales of the female pine cones. Soon, the female scales close, trapping the pollen inside. When the pollen fertilizes the egg inside of a female pine cone, a new pine tree seed starts to form. Female pine cones can be fertilized by male pine cones on the same tree. Flying free. When the new seeds are fully grown, the scales on a female pine cone open. In late October, these winged seeds begin falling to the ground. The long wind helps the seed float away from the shade of the parent tree. The seed needs plenty of sunlight to grow. Some female pine cones, such as those found on the jack pine and lodgepole pine trees, need heat to open. Forest fires create enough heat to open these pine cones and allow their seeds to fall out. Most adult shortleaf pine trees are cut down for lumber when they are about 35 years old. It's hard to find a shortleaf pine tree that is more than 100 years old. However, a 314-year-old shortleaf pine tree was discovered in Arkansas not long ago. The cycle begins again. After a long winter, pine tree seeds sprout in spring. In time, they grow into tall adult trees. These mighty pines provide homes for animals. Their long, green branches give shade to hikers and campers on sunny days. During its life cycle, the shortleaf pine tree makes our world a more beautiful place to live.